Hi guys, Chris here from Azon Ultimatum. Got another video for you here, and this one will make up day 13. There's been a slight delay in day 13 from day 12, just a couple of days and so on. It's been really weirdly so. It's been very hot in the UK. This will make you laugh for those people that live in like hot areas of the States or hot areas of the world. Hot in the UK is anything above 25°C, and that's like, we don't know what to do. We're walking around with our trench coats on and Sherlock Holmes hats, and we can't even take them off. No, I'm only joking. That's obviously a stereotype, but it is. You'll see it. There's like everyone in England gets their shorts on, and they've all got like pale legs, and everyone goes mad when we see that thing in the sky, that yellow disc called the sun. So it's been really hot. But I've got day 13 for you. There's a lot going on. I wanted to do the webinar today, and basically for those, I get some questions through. The webinar is just, the main benefit of the webinar is that I can go through with you and all of this stuff that we're covering in the 30-day challenge, but chunk it down. All you need to do is bring a pen and paper with you and your questions, and I can give you answers to your questions. That's really where the main benefit is. I mean, I will be showing you in the webinar some niche selection strategies, some more so I can go more into depth about that, some more ideas of how to get content, how to outsource will be a part of it, where you can get content from, how to write it faster, and also what I'll be talking about in the webinar is SEO. Not so much SEO strategies, but why the SEO works, and giving you some examples of that. But obviously you can ask questions. I wanted to have that done for today, but there's no point in doing it today because there will be hardly anyone there. I'm sure some of you guys, some of my followers would sort of jump at this at short notice, but it's not fair on people that you sort of want to get in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it right back to Friday the 1st of August. And then I'm aiming to have Azon Ultimatum the following week. I wanted to do Azon Ultimatum in this week here. I don't know if you can see on your screen, but it's probably looking like the 8th of August. I'm nearly there with the content. The reason it's been put back is this, or not put back. When I'm talking to people, when they get in touch with me with email, obviously I want the Azon Ultimatum to be the ultimate Amazon course, and what I mean by that is it includes the coaching as well. But I get a lot of questions, and I need your feedback with this, guys. The webinar will be coming, so you need to, if you've got a pen and paper there, or if you grab one, you could pause this while you get a pen. This is what I want. If you could do me a favour and send me your answers to these questions. I will obviously be doing the webinar next week, and what will be in that webinar is I'm going to start with the Christmas stuff. Now, I did the Christmas stuff last year. Basically, if at any time you start doing this stuff, if you start building Amazon sites, Christmas is the time. I released a course last year, Amazon Christmas Cash, and that will be updated for 2014. And I will obviously send that through. That's not going to be like a massive launch where you have to sort of wait, sit on the edge of your seats and wait for me to launch that. There will be some updates there for 2014 products and things that are going to sell really well at Christmas. But there will obviously be the Christmas site building service as well. So I've got a special offer for that, but you need to write down, if you could send me an email to cljpublishing@gmail.com. Sorry for the long email address, but it's cljpublishing@gmail.com, and let me know if you're interested in the Christmas site builder. The reason I'm saying that is I've got a special offer on for that, and it is quite literally this, to be honest with you. The people waiting on sites from the previous site builder, for the normal sites, the evergreen sites, I've been in contact with this week, so everyone sort of knows where they're at and they're being delivered. But as you can imagine, it's a huge amount of work. So the long and short of it is I'm raising the prices of the site building service because it literally takes that much time. I mean, you'll know yourself when you go to when you go to build these sites, you'll know how much time it takes to do the content. And obviously the hardest thing is getting the sites up and out there. And the way I actually say it with the site builder is it gives you a sort of base to go from. If I build a site for you, you can then look at it and think, right, that's how Chris does it. I'll start my own and I'll use that as a base. But obviously it takes a huge amount of time, or not a huge amount of time, but literally if I go as quick as I can, one site with 5 pages of content will take me about 3.5, 4 hours, maybe a bit less, about 3 hours, maybe 2.5 if I really went as quick as I can. But you can imagine, then when you've got a lot of sites to do, like these 12 site builders, that's fine and I'm getting there, but obviously I'm sort of going through the work and it's a huge amount of work, so I'm going to have to raise the prices. But my point being, if you send me an email to cljpublishing@gmail.com, let me know if you'll be attending the webinar. I'll be sending out the page anyway, and let me know if you're interested in the Christmas Cash course for 2014. And the reason you have to send me an email, if you're wondering, is if you're interested in the Christmas Cash course, I will make sure that's at a discounted price for you if you email me. And also, if you're interested in the site builder, you will get that at last year's prices instead of the price rates. So instead of just raising them up, I'm going to give you the option, if you're interested, to get in at last year's prices. Another thing I wanted to talk about, and I will get into the day 13 stuff, is I will also have a quick video course. I also want you to include in this email, this isn't Azon Ultimatum or anything to do with the Christmas stuff. I want to know your thoughts. Send me an email to cljpublishing@gmail.com, and I want to know your thoughts on a very quick fire 4 or 5 video set that gives you literally the quickest way just to get one site up there. Now, I know I've covered in Azon Kickstart, and I know you can follow through that, but I still get a lot of questions that say, how can I get my first site up? And I say, have you got Azon Kickstart 2014? And they say yes. And I sort of think, well, it pretty much covers it in there, but if you can't follow that and get a site up, then obviously I'm thinking of doing a very quick fire course. All it will be is literally a follow through exactly how to build a site for the 2014 method with the Genesis theme. Let me know if that's of interest, and I'll have a quick course up and running for that. And it will basically show you how to do that. Or the other route that you can go, if you're sort of watching this video and thinking, well, I am interested in this stuff, what I'm going to do is extend a special offer. For the coaching here, we've still got a few spots left. If you really want to get going on this stuff and you're interested in 1, the webinar, and 2, the Christmas stuff, grab this coaching, grab your spot on coaching, and I will extend the Christmas offer for the Christmas Cash 2014. You will get free access with the coaching. And what I'm also going to extend, and I can't do more than this, but if you grab the coaching, I will build you a site, one Christmas site, like the content. If you grab the coaching for now, for the last spots, and you want that, I will build you one site with the coaching. Now, what I actually offer with this coaching is a discount on the 5 site service, but what you'll be getting is 1 Christmas site, so you can actually have a base to go off. I can't do more than that because obviously it's only $249 for the coaching, and you get all this stuff anyway with me. You get 2 hours on Skype, you get free access to Azon Kickstart, but you will also get the Christmas stuff as well, the Christmas course, okay, and then I'll include the site in there. So that's one way to grab it. And this is the route I recommend, because with the coaching we can go through step by step, and this is the main reason, because I will build you an action plan specifically to take action, so you can actually get going on this stuff and you will have a step-by-step plan to start making money. And that's really the quickest route, so I can work one-on-one with you. So grab your spot there if you haven't already, and I will and answer those questions. If you would, send me an email to cljpublishing@gmail.com. Obviously you can include any questions there and let me know how you're getting on with the 30-day course. Okay, I won't make the video too much longer. For the day 13 content, I have got Amazon.com for you, as you can see on your screen, but this is what I want to talk about. Sticking with the content. One of the best ways that you can write content, I get a lot of questions, how do you get ranked on key phrases? One of the best ways, and this is getting slightly more advanced, we will cover this in the coaching, but you can use something called versus articles. You've probably heard of this, and I'm going to show you a really quick example. If you're stuck for ideas, a lot of the questions I get is this, so let's go back to basics for a sec. Let's say you've got a site with 5 pages on it, okay? Let's say you've got a site and you've got 4 pages and 1 post, okay? And the 4 pages are always going to be product reviews. So you've got product 1, product 2, product 3 and product 4. And the post will always be a keyword driven post. And what I mean by that, the example I've got for you is soundbars. So let's say you had Sonos playbar or soundbar as one of your pages, and you had the Vizio soundbar as another page, okay? Then on your post you would have a key phrase like best soundbar for surround sound. You target all those phrases. One of the things you can do to improve your rankings and have the chance of getting picked up on 2 products or even 3 products all at once is do something called versus articles. Or what I call, really creative name there, versus articles. But the way it works is this. Let's say we have the Sonos playbar, okay, and that's a soundbar, very popular. I'll just show you. Very expensive, but very popular, sells really well, okay. And let's say you have the Vizio, which, as it says here, #1 bestseller. And that's the #1 bestseller because it's $158, got a huge discount on it, and you get a wireless subwoofer. So there's an option there. This one's popular because it's very expensive and like the creme de la creme of soundbars. Sonos are a really good wireless music system. They've got other things as well. And this one sells because it's sort of a stock. Not a stock. It's good, but it's you can save money on it. When you're writing content, what you could do is put in your title Sonos playbar versus Vizio S3821W soundbar, and then put a dash and put which is the best. And all you do to write the content, very similar to what we've been through, is literally, and this is the beauty of it because it's actually easier to write. I recommend you do this. Now this way you need a pen and paper because I'm going through a lot of stuff, but I recommend you do this. If you had a review already for the Sonos playbar, that was one of the pages on your site, and then you had the Vizio as well, and that was one of the pages on your site, so you've then got 2 pages. You would do a post with this versus article, and you would link, when you mention the Sonos playbar, through to the review, and you could actually put, this post will actually give you a versus article, or that doesn't sound right, so you'd say this post will actually give you a side-by-side view of the Sonos playbar and the Vizio soundbar. We will tell you the pros and cons of each. Obviously they're very different price systems, and what we recommend you go for, and the pros and cons. So you would start off and you could literally put Sonos playbar pros. Really high level sound, probably the best in the business for wireless sound. Doubles as a wireless speaker that streams music directly from the internet or your computer, so you can use it as a music system. You can expand it easily with other Sonos speakers, and the cons are very expensive to expand, and will need to buy the subwoofer and more speakers if you want real surround sound. And then moving on to this one, the pros of the Vizio. Cheap and cheerful, really good sound. Enjoy 100 decibels of room filling, crystal clear sound with less than 1% total harmonic distortion, apparently. A wireless subwoofer included. So these are all the pros. Cons, not quite as good sound as the Sonos, but still an adequate choice if you're just looking for a soundbar. You can check out our full review of the Sonos playbar here, and that would go through to your review, or you can check out our full review of the the Vizio soundbar here, and that would go through to your review of the Vizio. And that's a way, one, you can strengthen the pages that you've already got and the chances of them ranking in Google, and two, with your Versus article, it will create really good content, and you've basically got two lots of products there that you can get ranked on, and they're all linking together. I will also we'll talk about briefly on the 30-day challenge, but it will sort of clash with the Azon Ultimatum. But one part of Azon Ultimatum is I'm going to be talking about traffic and social media and how to really improve your rankings. I hope you're still following the 30-day challenge. If you haven't got started yet, and I know this video is becoming insanely long, but bear with me. If you haven't got started yet, do have a look at YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel and you'll find all these videos in a playlist to follow through, so you can start at any time. Really consider jumping on the coaching so I can build you an action plan. Please send me an email, cljpublishing@gmail.com. I'll actually put the email on this page, so you'll see it underneath this video. And let me know if you're interested in Christmas sites and also getting in at the lower price for the site builder. And also, if you grab the coaching, if you want to get going with an action plan and take advantage of all this stuff, I'm going to have to shut this soon because Azon Ultimatum will get in the way, and I'll be very busy with that. And obviously that's got coaching with it, but at a much higher price. It's a higher level. Basically, Azon Ultimatum will have coaching with it, but it's taking more of my time, and you'll see why. I'll reveal the real details very soon, but it's like an ongoing thing. So if you want to get up and running with this stuff and make money, you will get free access to the Christmas stuff with this coaching. So grab your spot. I'd love to work with you. Send me an email to cljpublishing@gmail.com and let me know how you're doing with the 30-day challenge. Let me know if you're interested in the Christmas stuff, and I will send you an email back and let you know how you can get in at the lower prices. Okay guys, a long one there. Let me know how you're doing, and I will see you in day 14, almost halfway through. Cheers.